Hi bestie, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite girl here, JESSFECHI, and I welcome you to today's video. If this is your first time on my channel of ever seeing this pretty face, hi, my name is JESSFECHI and I welcome you to my channel. Please join this beautiful family by clicking on the subscribe button and also turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So without no further delay, let's get right into today's video. Welcome back, guys. So today's video I'm going to be talking about road rage. It's a story time slash gist that I want to have with you guys, discussion I want to have with you guys. Road rage simply means sudden violent anger provoked in a motorist by the actions of another driver. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced road rage, and at times I tend to wonder what really causes it, what prompts people to engage in road rage. Like, I've been thinking about it and I've been wondering what causes it. Why would you be provoked to the extent of doing the things that you do that causes you and another driver to engage in a road rage? And I'm going to tell you people a story concerning this. This story was a story of a friend years ago. He was driving. We were going out on a dinner date, dinner outing, and then I don't know what really happened. Okay, a driver was trying to overtake him. Like, there was a little bit of traffic, so the driver was trying to come into his own lane, and he was trying to prevent that car from entering. But the person that was driving the other car was still trying to force himself like to enter, and that prompted them like wanting to exchange words with each other. And I just told him, calm down, this is not necessary, calm down, it is not necessary, just let him go. We are still going to get to where we are going to, so let him go. And he just looked at me, and then he didn't say anything again. The other driver just zoomed off and we continued going to where we were going to. So after our outing, while we were on our way back, he told me a story that happened. I think that incident happened 3 months prior to the time we met. He said he was on Nnamdi Azikiwe Road going to Lekki where he stays, and then I don't know, I can't really remember what he said happened between him and the driver. Okay, the driver kind of brushed him a little bit. Another car kind of brushed him a little bit. And instead of the driver, the person that was driving that car, to calm down or maybe probably wind down and say he's sorry, the person didn't do anything. Like, the person didn't even come down from his car. Neither did the person wind down to say, okay, sorry for maybe brushing you, even though it was very minimal scratch, like he said. So the thing got him angry. He came down because the traffic was on standstill. If you people know how that road is, you definitely know. If you know that area, you definitely know the traffic there is always terrible. So he came down from the car, was hitting on this guy's window, like, wind down, wind down. The person inside the car did not answer. The person inside the car did not answer, did not wind down. So that thing alone aggravated his anger. So he was not thinking, what is he going to do? What is he going to do? And then the traffic started moving because the traffic reduced and cars started moving. He said, okay, he was not thinking, what is he going to do? What is he going to do? What is he going to do? He now used his hand and started hitting on the windscreen of that guy's car, hitting on the windscreen, hitting on the windscreen. He made sure that he punctured that windscreen, like he broke the windscreen with his bare hands, like his both hands. I think it was the both or one. He continued hitting, but that driver, the person driving that car, still did not come down till the glass broke and the person zoomed off. Before he could enter his own car out of anger and zoomed off, he didn't meet up with the car again. And then he started feeling blood rushing out of his hands. Like, for somebody to use his hands to break a windscreen, you should know. But out of anger, he was not feeling anything at first. When his mind now calmed down, he now felt blood, were all over his car, his clothes, everything. He rushed himself to the hospital. You guys will not believe the amount he spent on treating himself. That amount would not even be half of what he would have used to maybe probably repair that scratch. Because the scratch was not even visible when he showed me. It was a little thing, but he was expecting the person to say sorry, and the person did not say it. That got him angry. And where the thing got worse, he punctured his vein on his index, this little finger, this index finger. I think this is the one they call pinky finger or index finger. I can't really remember. And the hand became, before he could even realize himself, he was no longer agreed to take himself to the hospital. I think there was nothing they could do to the vein. So this finger here is no longer straight like the rest. I think he spent close to 300,000 treating himself because of that simple thing that happened, because of that simple little thing that he could have just ignored. And and he was not saying if I was not there on that day with him, maybe probably something like that would have happened again, because because he was already angry talking to the person. I was the one that calmed him down, talked to him. I was not like, because you just scratched your car a little bit and you decided to put yourself through this pain. Like, who does that? You came down, you saw the scratch. It was not even something to talk about or something to even make noise about. But you were expecting, I am sorry. And you didn't get such. Neither you were also expecting that the driver should come down from the seat. You did not get such. And then you got angry. I don't think this road rage, the one that happens in Nigeria, is small compared to the one that happens abroad. I've seen videos online where people shoot themselves because of road rage, where someone climbed the other driver, climbed somebody else, another driver that came down. The person used her own, I think it's a lady, used her own car to climb the other driver or hit the other driver in the process of because of road rage. And when I watch such videos, I'm like, what the hell? What could that person do that would make me want to hit? Like, there was one I watched. At a filling station, I think the person hit the other person. The guy fell, quickly stood up. The other driver moved back again, tried to hit. Oh my goodness. I know he's based abroad, so I was not asking him, is that what you people learn over there? Road rage. All this one that used to happen in Nigeria, where they'll be fighting, it's small. The road rage that happens in Nigeria, naturally, it is small compared to the ones that happen in abroad. And I tend to ask people, and I even tend to think this thing by myself, like, is there a spirit that comes up on people once they enter their cars? Because I don't understand it. Why would you want to hit someone with your car? Maybe because you had a little bit road fracas. Then you want to hit someone with your car, kill someone with your car. A person that you don't know from Adam, from anywhere, but because of that little fracas, that little thing that happened while you both were driving on the road, brought about you trying to kill the person. The one that shot, there were two ladies. This one, I watched the video, there were two ladies. And it's not like it's a movie. There were two CCTV camera that captured this. There were two ladies. One was talking, come down from your car. Went and be hitting, use something, I think an iron or something, and be hitting the other person's car, hitting the other lady's car. The one that was hitting the other lady's car was a black lady. That one didn't come down at first, but when she eventually came down, she came down with a gun and shot the other person. Hey, and I'm like, hey, God of mercy. Before, I used to say, hey, if there's a spirit that comes on people, When they enter their car and start driving on the road, I better not want to drive because I do not want to witness this. Even though I know that the ones that happen in Nigeria does not get that far, maybe they probably just insult each other and fight if they want to. But to the extent of hitting the other person with my car or shooting the other person, I don't think that one has ever happened in Nigeria. I don't think it's going to happen. That thing used to make me say before that I don't want to drive if it's like this. I probably if I get a car, I'll just get a driver. The person will be driving me. The person will be driving me. That's all. And my sister has also experienced a road rage. This one, she was driving. A friend of hers was driving her. They went out, so they were coming back home. That time she was still in Lagos here. A lady was driving. I don't know. I can't really remember what caused their fracas. What caused the little. But this lady was hitting on this man's car. Calm down. Back, back. Seriously hitting the car. My sister was just begging him, please, please, don't come down from this car. Whatever she said, just ignore her. Meanwhile, the man was boiling, ready to come down, but my sister didn't allow him. Neither did my sister allow him wind down or even answer her in any way. And I think that aggravated her anger the more. She kept on following them. Kept on following. Hey, oh God, oh mercy. In Nigeria, I've seen a lady slap a man because he bashed her car a little bit. It happens. And I wonder when you people when there is a little misunderstanding while driving on the road, does it have to get to fighting or talking to each other, insulting each other, or even hitting each other? Honestly, I don't think it needs to get to that level. If you bash my car, if it's much and I want you to repair it, all I need to do is come down. You're going to repair my car. This is the amount it's going to cost. But if you have a mechanic that you can give it to, just take me to where you will repair my car. I don't even need to exchange word with you. I will just tell you this is what you're going to do, and that's it. And then nobody leaves until you do it. But exchanging words with you, let alone us insulting each other and maybe probably fight each other, I don't think that is ever going to happen. I think, in fact, there's not anybody who's going to tell me. I think was once people get into their cars and then enter the road, a spirit comes on them that causes this road rage. Because if you see, and those things left mark, those bottles that pierced his hands, because they even removed some while they got to the hospital. The nurses and doctors that attended to him removed some by themselves. So those things left mark on one side of his arm, not one mark, not two. And then the worst one that his fingers, his pinky, I think pinky finger or index finger, was no longer straight like he used to be, just because of road rage. It's really funny, oh, like it's really, really funny. See, if me, I eventually start driving and that kind of a thing happens, I think I'll be that driver. Thing is, if I bash your car, I will say sorry. If it's something you want me to repair, I'll repair it. Say sorry. I cannot just scratch you, bash you, and then just ignore like that didn't happen. No, I can't do that. It's disrespectful. And what that man did was disrespectful. But you now getting angry unnecessarily that you went through all that process. You were the one that your car was crashed. Okay, fine, he's going to repair his screen. But then the injury, his screen does not give him pain. The pain he will only give him is in his pocket. But he just gave you pain in your pocket and also gave you pain here. To the extent it left a permanent mark. Why is his didn't? And he now told me that he was even going to buy a baseball bat that he will put in his car. I say, so you are ready for road rage? Like you are ready for it? Oh God. He said yes now. I said it's not necessary. I remembered one day I went up with a guy, a friend, an old friend of mine. So while we were coming back, we are getting close to, we are already in my area, but still a little bit far from my house. A keke, a tricycle, for those of you that don't know, in case if you're not watching from Nigeria, if you don't know what a keke is, it's a tricycle, hit him. He came down. We checked, the scratch was just a little bit. Okay, oh yeah, now let's go. He started shouting, started talking. I jacked the keke driver. The guy was even saying, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir. He started shouting, talking. You're going to repair it. Are you blind? Can't you see? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, he has said sorry. Let's go. Don't you fucking tell me that. I just looked and said, are you serious right now? Do you guys know what I did? I just went into the car, took my handbag. He didn't know when I left that place because he was raving, angry that they bashed him, that they scratched his car. I got home. I didn't even call him. Nothing, nothing. It was when, I don't know, probably 30 minutes later. Imagine, that was when he realized I was no longer there. I started calling me. I picked. I told him, I'm already at home. I said, I'm wicked though. I mean, I now left him there. I said, why would I have stayed there with you? Why would I have stayed there? You said I should not talk to you. The guy was already apologizing. The scratch was not a little thing. And then you're raving, shouting like as if he broke your headlamp or he. Seriously? And you expect me to be there with you? No, I can't do that. He got angry, I called the call. Me, I didn't even care. I've seen a couple on my area, the major road there. They were coming, the husband and the wife were driving, coming down. I don't know how that keke man, how he even did it. He bashed their car so hard. And immediately he came down from the car, from the keke, and knelt down and was pleading, even before the man and his wife came down from their car. When they came down from their car, the husband just went and looked at the damage that was done to the car. He just looked at the keke driver. No problem, you can go. And they entered their car back and zoomed off. That is somebody. The damage done to that car was much. See, another thing is, I think road rage is for those that want it. I know to repair a car when it's been damaged by yourself is expensive. Some things are expensive, and you didn't budget for that too. But even if you want that person to repair it, you don't need to start shouting. It's something that you people will just talk about. You're going to repair my car. This is the amount it will cost you to repair it, or we can go to your mechanic if you have one to repair it. But to repair my car, you will. Not shouting, not even getting to the stage of people be exchanging words or even probably exchange blows. It's not necessary. It is absolutely not necessary. People should be trying and be removing that spirit of wanting to engage in a road rage. Try and be removing it. Road rage is real. And I've even heard people say they've witnessed road rage that amounted to killing. And I've even watched a movie concerning that. In that movie, the man did not only, he said the woman should apologize. The woman was like, the green light have said you can go, but you are still standing. And because she just he was blowing her horn, pam, 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 move. And that even when cars are on standstill, the traffic is terrible. You still see some people blowing their horn, pam, 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 like as if they can fly. And then because this lady blew her own horn for you to move, he got angry. Was following her up and down that she should apologize. She refused to apologize at first, but when she saw that the man was following her everywhere, she later apologized. The man said it was too late. And that was how the man killed her husband, almost killed her son, and even her. See, there's nothing anybody can tell me. I think there's an evil spirit that enters people once they enter their car on the road. But road rage is not something nice at all. It's not something nice. So we should try as much as possible, as much as we can, to avoid it. At times, if you engage in it so much, it does more damage than good. The little damage that was done to your car for you to engage in such, by the time you engage in road rage and then there's fight, there's quarrel, and there's even more, depending on how escalated it becomes, it will do more damage to you. Just like this, my friend. He left everlasting mark on his body. Not only did he spend money, that was times three of what he would have spent to repair that little scratch, he also left an everlasting mark on his body. So that is all I have for you guys in today's video. Leave your comment in the comment section below if you have witnessed a road rage, or if you have engaged in one or had one, and what you feel about road rage. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did shooting this video for you guys. And if you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe, bestie, if you have not, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye for now.